Verse 14, the children of your tormentors will come and bow before you.
So are you willing to bow before the kings of this earth? Like you just said you are.
There's a difference. We worship Him in spirit.
Are you willing to,
hold on, guys. Hold on, Keith.
I'm talking to you, man. Are you willing to bow before us like the Bible just said?
I'll absolutely bow for you guys.
Then bow. No. Get on your knees and bow.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for God is with me. Your staff and your rod, they comfort me. Amen. Thank the Lord for my blessings, for my strength and protection. Man, I know that God got me, but I still keep a weapon in my city. Niggas shady for this money, they a trip, but I keep that 40 tucked. I won't let them catch me slip. If I have to catch a body, I just pray the Lord forgive. I don't wanna hurt nobody, but you know it's me or them. And see, I ain't trying to die, I'm just trying to live my life. Gotta live it to the fullest, cause you ain't gonna do it twice. Alright, I'm out to get it, gotta make some moves. To myself, I got things to prove. I know I'm great, but procrastinate. Wasting time is just a way to lose. A lot of people wanna see me win, but even more wanna see me fail.
You took me now. That's what it means. He gonna put that pruning hook, he's gonna turn you back forcefully. That's why we read, we like, oh, Putin ain't playing. Putin threatened nuclear destruction numerous of times. How you doing, man? What's your name?
My name is Nick.
Nick? So Nick, let me ask you something. Nick, you see this right here?
Yeah.
This is a real postcard from the antebellum South, where they was using little black babies as alligator bait. Can I ask you, how do you feel about that? How does that make you feel on the inside?
I don't know. I don't have words for it. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like should be done? How would justice be if this was Nick's society? If this was Nick's perfect utopian society, how would this situation and everything else, the rape, robbery, murder, and pillaging of Black, Hispanic, and Native American cultures and peoples, how would Nick, if Nick was in charge of things, how would he see justice carried out?
I mean, I don't think that there's a reparation available to make up for the things that were done to people, you know, in times of ignorance and, you know, just craziness in the world. But there's no excuse. Money, land, you know, power, I don't know what you give somebody to make up for all that. I think a fair shot, equal everything, but that's utopia, you know, there's no way to...
You said a fair shot and equal everything.
Yeah.
Well, see, you know about the game Monopoly?
Yes, I do.
How can somebody start off with half of the property in the game and then somehow, okay, let's be equal?
You can't really.
So tell me what is justice like? What do you feel like could at least start to make up for it?
I mean, I guess I would have to go to money. I mean, is there a dollar amount? Because saying sorry doesn't do anything. I can't change.
And I agree, saying sorry doesn't mean anything, right? But here's the thing: the cotton industry was a $4 trillion industry. You know, slavery was a $4 trillion industry in America. So you know, there's a $4 trillion head start and a 500-year head start that your people have on minds. So if you ask about there being a dollar amount, I mean, it's really not, because then you take not just Black people, but then Native Americans' land got stolen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's disingenuous for me to put $1 amount and not on all the other things that have been perpetrated. You know what I mean? So can you tell me how I start making amends?
You said how you start?
Yes. Like,
well, see, there's a dollar amount that you can give. You know, it might not make up for your people, but it might show for your sorrow. You know what I'm saying?
and what is that dollar amount?
Whatever you got on.
12 bottles on me and half a cigarette.
I don't want a cigarette.
I'm homeless, man. I've been nothing but.
Well, what if there was an action instead? What if there was an action you could do instead of a monetary amount, a monetary value? Would you be willing to show your sorrow? Would you be willing to show how you're willing to at least make the change, make a step in the right direction? If I showed you that the Bible gave you an action that there was to do to rectify this thing,
Absolutely. If you show me that, yes.
Isaiah 64. All right, I'm gonna get it for you. Right? Yeah, Numbers 35 and 33.
So can you hear how it's been?
Isaiah 60 and 14 in the NLT. You would say you're a believer in God, you know? You would say you're a God-fearing man. Hold that and get Revelation 13. Okay, cool. So this is Isaiah, the book of the prophet Isaiah, which we know the Lord spoke to the prophet, right? So let's see what he said. Isaiah 60, 14.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 14. The children of your tormentors.
You would say that you didn't do it, right? You had nothing to do with this. Alligator lady. You had nothing to do with the rape, robbing, and murder of so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? You would say that I didn't do that. That was my fault, but that was my ancestors, right?
Well, I'm first generation American.
First generation, where
Yes,
you from?
Polish, Russian, Poland and Russia.
They had a hand in it too.
I just didn't.
Yeah, they had a hand in it too. You know what I'm saying? They all come from the same stock. They all come from the same stock of Europeans.
My father escaped the concentration. My grandfather escaped the concentration camp.
He was Jewish.
Yeah.
You know they funded the slave trade. Like they actually. Here go the money for the boats.
And enslaved their people.
Here go the money for the boats. I'm talking about my people.
Right. No, I just didn't. That's the only reason I didn't know if that was directly connected. That's all. I'm not trying
No,
to.
what they did is they took money and they funded the trade.
Revelation 2 and 9.
Keep got
No, let me show you something. You got that Revelation? Read that.
This book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the
No,
synagogue.
so like it. Read 2 and 9.
2 and 9. The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and thy tribulations and poverty.
It said that I know thy works, tribulation, and poverty. This is talking about us, right? The things that we go through, the ups and downs, the curses, getting gunned down, right? Our women, our children out of order, right? Our men walking around confused. We go through a lot. Read.
But thou art rich.
But we're rich. We're rich in what? Spirit. We're rich in the promises that were given to our forefather Abraham. Read.
And I know the blasphemy.
What does blasphemy mean to you?
Like wrongdoing.
A wrongdoing, like a filthy, disgusting lie, right?
Yeah.
Read.
And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are
The ones
Jews.
that do what?
That say they are
The ones
Jews
that say that they're Jews. You say that you are a Jew, right? Read.
and are not,
The Bible says you're not. What are you?
but are the synagogue of Satan.
The Bible says that you're the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
That's what the Bible says. I didn't write this. No, none of us wrote this. The Bible says that the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. So how do you feel about that? Do you think that the white man is the devil?
I'm not the devil, no.
What is devil?
I don't know what the devil is, but I'm not him.
Go back to read that again, Shabby. Listen, I'm gonna show you what the devil is.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 19. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
That's what it is. That's what the devil does. The devil plants lies and deceit, like this right here. Nothing but a lie. This right here. This is what the devil does. The devil brings this.
The history books are all.
We can just close the book right now, and we can just go into the sordid history of what your people have done, right?
Yeah, everything that's taught, everything
right?
that's,
all of that buck breaking, incest breeding houses.
Yeah.
We can talk about how you guys fed our children to alligators with the gator bait. We can talk about the
worst
Tuskegee
is the
experiments.
knowledge of all this being stifled, though.
You
because
said what?
The worst is the knowledge that this happened being
Your people
stifled.
did that.
Knowledge is power. I'm not saying that white people didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the biggest atrocity.
Yeah, but that's but listen, it's still my point that the white man is the devil.
So I'm the devil.
Yeah.
So then, what? So I don't.
Devil's confounded.
So right. So what does that mean? So
What does that mean? Give me Revelation 13 and 9. Let me show you what it means.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
You got ears?
Absolutely.
You got two of them?
Oh.
All right, read.
He that leadeth into captivity
He that leadeth into captivity, what?
shall go into
Your
captivity.
forefathers led our forefathers into captivity, so you got to go into captivity. Read.
He that killeth with the sword
Your forefathers killed over 300 million blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right?
So I gotta die.
Read.
must be killed with the sword.
Read.
Here is the patience and the faith of the
That's
saints.
what we're waiting for. We're waiting. This is an eschatological prophecy that you got to be put in chains. You got to be put in slavery. You're the devil. Look at you, smiling with a cigarette in your mouth.
I don't know. This is
giving
a very
us second
stressful. This is a very stressful situation. This went from something that I can do.
What knock on you say? You got to deal with that.
Better things.
You got to deal with that. You feel me? That's something you got to deal with. If it's stressful to you, you got to deal with that.
Well, I'm just confused as to why we didn't get to the point of what I can do to make things better.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna get there. Get Revelation.
Go ahead. You got it.
Now it's flip turned on to now I gotta get killed.
Not now. Not now.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have a time frame.
Nobody up here is gonna kill you.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that I didn't bring it up.
All right. So you said you're a God-fearing man. You said you were. I'm so happy you said that. You want to get back to what it is you can do to show your son.
That's the whole reason I waited.
All praises to him. Let's see if you're genuinely sincere, or let's see if you're gonna prove my brother right. I have a sneaky suspicion.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60 and verse 14. The children of your tormentors will come.
So it wasn't you. You said it's your ancestors. So you're children of the tormentor.
Will come and bow before you.
Stop right there. So are you willing to do that? Are you willing to come and bow before the tormentor? Because like he was a God-fearing man 2 minutes ago, and he said the children of the tormentors will bow before us. Are you willing to show yourself a sincere person, or do you want to show yourself a liar and a deceiver like my brother said?
What's your name?
Nick.
Is Nick a liar or a deceiver?
Huh?
No, but no, I'm not gonna like make me a liar.
Okay, so
So you
prove
willing
it.
to do it?
Yes, as long as it's not gonna be like you make fun of me type of thing.
Nobody gonna make fun of you.
Make fun of you?
We're reading the word of God. That's all we're doing.
Okay.
So it said, read it again from the top, Sean.
Verse 14. The children of your tormentors will come and bow before you.
So are you willing to bow before the kings of this earth? Like you just said you are.
Yes. We worship Him in spirit.
Are you willing?
Hold on, guys.
Hold on,
Keith.
I'm talking to you, man. Are you willing to bow before us like the Bible just said?
I'll absolutely bow for you guys.
Then bow. No. Get on your knees and bow.
Yeah, look,
I'm
see,
dead
you said you would do it if nobody made fun of you. Is anybody making
Read
fun?
that in Revelation.
Explain what you're bowing to.
We're about to show them in the Bible.
Let us know what you're bowing to.
I'm bowing to not be a liar and not being a deceiver. But I'm not. I don't. This is
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue